Out of the gates and ready to go. Welcome into this live edition of Seattle Seahawks Today, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us. Coming up on today's show, we will get you the latest news and rumors on your Seattle Seahawks. We'll talk about JSN as he's already off to a great start to 2024. We'll go over the expectations and what his role will look like going into his second season. We got some off-season grades to get to from ESPN. Also, coming up later, we'll do a Q&A mailbag session. Use hashtag Seahawks or Super Chat to be a part of the mailbag portion of today's show. And then, before we wrap up, we will do a Madden Sim. Week number 7 in the National Football League. Your Seattle Seahawks set to take on the Atlanta Falcons. We will bring that game to you live, react to it coming up later on. Shout out your hometown. Not the place you live now, but the place you call home. It could be the place you live now, but where is the place that you call home? Shout it out in the comments section and let us know. My hometown, the great city of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I love BA. I was back there a couple weeks ago, and I love to get back and see the family whenever I get a chance. So that's my hometown, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Joined by Tyler Smith. Smitty is back as he was doing some Celtics stuff the last couple of weeks, but he's hanging out here with us today. Smitty, good to have you here, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out your hometown. Where is it that you call home, Smitty?
Ooh, my hometown of Goshen, New York. Goshen, like the land of Goshen from the Bible.
Okay.
Up in the Hudson Valley in New York. That is the hometown. I'm currently in Dallas, Texas, and happy to be here on Seahawks Today.
Yes. Yeah, good to see you here. Checking in on the chat. Beta YT, he's in Okie as well, Oklahoma
City.
City.
What's up, baby?
Good to see you, Beta. C-Fan for Life, Rainier, Washington. Not in Washington. Got George from Yumbo, Columbia. EK in McAllen, Texas. Got Jeff from Federal Way. Went to a water park in Federal Way one time. Daniel says, yo. Beta saying Smitty. Phobia from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Eric in Renton, Washington. C-Fan in Rainier. I got Scott from Astoria, Illinois. So people checking in from all over today. We have some changes to this Seahawks roster, and we're kind of going to recap it and get you what ESPN had to say with their offseason grade here in just a bit. But want to know, who is your favorite new player on this Seahawks team in 2024? Somebody that wasn't on the roster previously. So somebody the Seahawks either traded for, signed, or drafted. Who is it? Smitty, who is your favorite of the new guys in town?
Oh, the new guy. So this has to be a new guy?
A new guy.
Oh, okay. Oof. That's a good question. My new guy, I'm going to go with Byron Murphy for now. Byron Murphy is probably my number one guy I'm most excited for. That's a newcomer to this team.
Okay.
And then as well, I've mentioned this before on the show, my favorite free agent signing by Seattle is Terrell Dodson. So I'm very excited for what's to come of his once he gets back from injury here in 2024.
So I love Byron Murphy. I've talked about that a lot. He would be my number one. But of non-drafted players, I am a big Rayshon Jenkins fan.
Yeah.
I thought he was a sneaky good signing. Didn't cost you a ton. He can create some turnovers. I think he's going to be an upgrade in the secondary over what we saw from Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams. Those would be the two guys I'd point to. Let's see what the chat has to say. Dark says Byron Murphy, says he's Aaron Donald 2.0. I've seen that thrown out there, Smitty. I'm not there yet. I hope that's the case someday. Hell, if he was Chris Jones, I'd be thrilled. But the Aaron Donald comparisons, let's simmer down a little here on that. What else we got here? Scott says Murphy. Nick says, like the video if you're a real one. Much appreciated, Nick. Yes, like the video. Beta says, got to go with Byron Murphy or Christian Haynes. Knott says Nehemiah Pritchett. He's going to be the next Jalen Ramsey. So apparently we added Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald this offseason.
That's pretty sick. That's a pretty A offseason if you ask me.
Nick Fury says Byron Murphy is his choice. And we got our first Super Chat of the day. We haven't even got the Super Chat menu.
Phobia.
And Phobia wants to party. Get this
What
thing
up?
started. First, thanks for the content as always, guys. Thank you, Phobia, for being here and sending us that Super Chat. $5 Super Chat, so that's a dad joke for Phobia. And Phobia, I'll go ahead and get this one. See if you can figure this out. Here we go, folks. Smitty, what did the duck say when it bought chapstick?
Oh. I don't know.
Put it on my bill.
Oh. That's good stuff.
Smitty, you've been in a very good mood the last couple of days.
I have been in a very good mood the last couple of days.
Your Boston Celtics
That's
are
correct.
NBA champions.
Yep.
First off, how's it feel?
I don't even know if it's hit me yet, honestly, because I haven't felt like that. Like, I cried a little bit after the buzzer sounded. I was very happy in that moment. After years of hate and doubt from NBA fans everywhere, my Celtics are finally champions. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, people have talked about breaking them up forever. And guess what? They bring home the Larry O.B. And forever, you need to be calling them NBA champions.
So we have two options here for you. You can either congratulate Smitty and type champ, or you can just be F Smitty, because it's always F Smitty.
Oh, no, it's not. It's champ. When you refer to me from now on, you refer to me as champ. That's what it's the summer of Smitty. And
cease and desist.
Yeah,
Summer Jones.
You need to know who you're referring to when it comes to my name nowadays, because I'm a champion and I should be referred to as such.
So, chat, let's see. What are you going to go with? You going to call him champ, or are you going to say F Smitty? Those are your two options. I'm waiting to see what people say as far as Smitty Celtics go of winning that title. Smitty, I would hope, dark F Smitty. I would hope that your momentum now carries over to the Seahawks.
I hope so as well. Let's go win a Super Bowl, baby. I want, and my guys, I know my teams are all over the place. Whatever, I've explained it enough. My Yankees are also going to win a championship this year as well. So it would only be right if I went 3 for 3 and the Seahawks rattled off 13, 14 wins and led us to a Super Bowl first year of the Mike Macdonald era. Let's get it rolling.
Nick says champ, Smitty. Norris says champ. Phobia.
The champ is here.
Going all WWE. The champ is here. Scott says champ. Lon says no sympathy for Celtics fans between the Seahawks and Trailblazers. I only experienced one ring. Well, this is the first ring in your fan existence.
Yeah. I was technically, I say I've been a Celtics fan my whole life. They won it last time when I was 7 years old, but I was trading Pokemon cards and playing my Nintendo DS back then. I wasn't watching sports in depth to the point I am currently. It was about 2010, 2011 when I really started getting into the Celtics as much as more than any team, honestly, in the whole world, to be truthful with you guys. And to see them finally raise a banner, it's an indescribable feeling.
Alan says Smitty, go Celtics. Maryland says champ. Beta says go Braves. Beta, you got some wild teams out there, kind of like Smitty. Braves, Thunder, Seahawks. You're kind of all over the place, my guy.
Let's go.
Eric says Yankees for sure. Let's see. Phobia says boo, F the Yankees, go Red Sox. Nick says I declare Smitty as a champion from now on.
Thank you. Thank you.
And no one can change my mind. So pretty good, Smitty. You only got one F Smitty in there.
Yeah. Shout out not LVR. Shout out Nick Fury. Shout out Phobia. Shout out Scott Clemens. Everybody calling me champ. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Oh, now you got another F Smitty from Alan.
Oh, I soiled it at the last second.
Okay. All right, let's get the S's in the chat now.
Come on.
Spam S if you're a diehard Seahawks fan. We do this on game days. This is our rallying card. And this gets the chat rate popping a bit. That way we can get this show out to as many people as possible so they can be a part of the show today and hang around with us for a Madden stream later. Spam S. I want to see as many S as we can. Smitty's going to shout them all out before we get started with today's show. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's going to be today's MVP.
Lon, Just Life, Beta. Who's spamming S the most? Who? Come on. Get the chat popping. Make it loud like Lumen Field in here, Eric Reason. Not LVR, Beta YT, Phobia, Nick Fury getting involved. Come on. Come on, Blazer. Come on, Blazer. But I know Blazer is a big Seahawks fan. He wants to spam S right now. Beta, not LVR, Jackson Jones, Lon DeVol. Come on. Just Life, not LVR, C-Fan for life. Mark Mitchell. Keep it up. Keep it up. Marilyn Wilson, I need more S's out of you. Phobia. Oh, Phobia's driving. Don't S and drive.
Blazer,
don't S and drive.
Blazer, wrong answer.
Jared G, what up?
Halfway home. Keep going. Faster.
Alex Saucedo. Come on. Keep it up. Jackson, Beta, C-Fan for Life, Mark Mitchell, Nick Fury, Scott Clemens, Lon. Whole crowd's into it. Making it loud like Lumen. Love
10
to see
seconds.
It. Come on. Just Life, C-Fan for Life, Alex Saucedo, Lon, C-Fan for Life, Nick Fury, Phobia, not LVR, Scott Clemens. Let's go.
Good work. Good work, everybody.
Blazer's saying S on McVay.
Okay. Blazer, I didn't know Rams fans existed.
They don't.
You're one of only a few. You're still welcome to hang out here, though. We're glad to have you here, man. Mark says, Smitty, you're the only one that said my last name right. What is
Mitchell?
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Mark Mitchell. I don't know anybody that said it wrong. Maybe they say Michelle by accident or something. If you're ready for today's show, like the video. I got 50 people already in the building. I got 23 likes so far. Let's get to 35, and then we'll get started here on Seahawks Today and bring you our first segment that's coming up. Like the video. Do your part. Beta YT, Nick Fury, I need you to make sure everybody's liking the video. That's your assignment right now, is to make sure everybody likes the video. Get us to 35, and I'll open a cold beer when we get to 35 likes as well. While we're waiting on our likes, let's show you the Super Chat menu today. Oh, Mark says people always say Mitchell. Okay.
Mark Mitchell, great Duke player who actually just transferred.
Alan says, Smitty, how can you be a Boston Celtics fan then turn around and be a New York Spanky?
I know. It's a family thing, honestly. My dad raised me as a Celtic fan, and the rest and my entire family are all Yankees fans. It's just I'm a bigger basketball fan than a baseball fan, 100%.
So he's a good son is the
I'm a good son.
Short answer.
That's just how it works. Thank
Yes.
you, Beta. Appreciate you.
Still your friend. Okay. Well, you got one friend. All right. Super Chat menu today. First time Super Chatters, you get the Seahawks chant. $5 Super Chat will tell you a dad joke. $10 Super Chat will get Bean Boozled. As you can see, here they are in all their glory right here. Got all sorts of different flavors. Sriracha, cayenne, habanero, Carolina Reaper, and jalapeno. And these things, it was quite the reaction we got on Friday's show when me and Sam Brown took these down. So we could do that again for a $10 Super Chat. $20 Super Chat, we'll do a Boilermaker. We'll get creative. We'll combine the tequila with the beer in hand. And then a $50 Super Chat, we'll do a beer bong. Got the beer bong in here ready to go in all its glory. So that is what's on the menu today. And the deal of the day, by the way, for every Super Chat that comes in, we will give a bold prediction for the Seahawks in 2024. So I already owe one bold prediction. So, Smitty, I'm going to say this right now. My bold prediction, I am very confident about the weapons on this offense and this offensive scheme. I think Geno Smith is going to have the best season of his career in 2024. That is my bold prediction.
I like that a lot.
You want to go with a bold prediction here?
I'll get a bold prediction. It's kind of coincides with that. Give me Jaxon Smith-Njigba will eclipse 1,000 yards on the season.
Okay.
That's
I like that. I like that. We'll keep on with the bold predictions for Super Chats that roll in. $ next to the chat box if you want to contribute. Support the work we're doing here on Seahawks Today. Here is what's ahead on today's show. We'll go over the latest news and rumors on your Seattle Seahawks. We'll talk about JSN, also ESPN's offseason grades for Seattle. We'll get to that coming up in just a bit. Also got a Q&A mailbag. Get your questions in. Hashtag Seahawks or Super Chat to get on the mailbag portion of today's show. And then we'll do our Madden Sim week number 7. So stay tuned for that. More to come here on our live edition of Seattle Seahawks Today. 3 more likes away, and we will get this show started. 2 more likes now, and we'll open the beer and get this thing going. Alex is a Seattle Mariners fan. See us rise, go Mariners. Jeff shouting out DK. Let's see. Charlie, those are bold predictions, saying that Geno's going to have his best season, that JSN's going to over 1,000 yards.
700 yards last year, and you're expecting
in a crowded receiver room.
Sounds like what your expectation is that he gets 1,000 yards, adds 370 yards onto his season total from last year.
We did reach 35 likes, so cheers to all the 12s out there. Let's have ourselves a good show today, shall we? There we go. All right. First beer cracked open. We'll see how many we get to today. News and rumors. That is what's coming up next.
Make sure you guys are using hashtag Seahawks during this segment because we want to get right into that next mailbag. We have a fun Madden game for you guys today, so we want to get into that as quickly as possible.
We want to keep the show moving.
Yeah, use hashtag Seahawks to get your question on the show.
Charlie the Unicorn, Nick Fury, Gary, Beta, Alex, I know you guys all want to be in the mailbag, so here's your opportunity to do so. Hashtag Seahawks or Super Chat when we get to that second
Charlie
segment.
Played 17 games.
Yeah, 17 games.
Played in every game.
He played in every game. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Without further ado, news and rumors coming up next right here on this live edition of Seahawks Today. Glad to have you with us. Let's get this thing started, shall we?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Beta, thanks for the question. All right. News and rumors, JSN and offseason grades coming up starting in just any moment from right now, folks. Here we go. Now. That's just Jeremy Chuggs. Hold on, folks.
My bad, folks.
I am not Jeremy Chuggs.
My bad, folks. I'm an idiot.
I am not Jeremy Chuggs. Thank God I'm not Jeremy Chuggs. I'm not Tyler Smith either.
And here's Tyler.
There's Tyler Jones.
All right, that was
all right. Let's try the intro again. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Jeremy Chuggs. Shout out to him though.
Shout out to Jeremy, our Texans host. Texans Today. Glad to have you with us here on Seahawks Today. Tyler Jones here, and we got a loaded show on tap. JSN already off to a strong start to 2024. We will let you hear what Mike Macdonald had to say, as well as JSN, about his expectations for this upcoming season coming up in just a matter of moments. Also, ESPN has revealed their offseason grade for Seattle. We will react and let you hear directly from what the mothership had to say coming up in just a bit. Before we do, the comment battle continues all month long between Seahawks Today and the 49ers report. You can see it's very close between the two. We got about a 12-comment lead. We're trying to see who can come up with the most comments this month. So here's what I want to do, folks. Shout out your favorite Seahawks player of all time. There are no wrong answers here, folks. I want to see whoever your favorite player is as many times as possible in the chat. Show them some love, and we'll get started here on today's show. It is year number 2 for Seahawks wide receiver Jaxon Smith-Njigba. And what does he have for an encore? Will he take a big step up? Will it be a sophomore slump? Or will it be more of the same? So far, everything we've heard from the media reports to the coaching staff to his teammates, JSN is already rocking and rolling to begin the 2024 campaign. And JSN talked about where he's headed going into year 2, saying this to ESPN. I felt like it was a good foundation. I can grow from it. A lot of growing pains, a lot of ups and downs, but kind of similar from first years of college and at high school, kind of the same thing. Now, what we've heard out of OTAs and minicamps was that Geno Smith's top target was not Tyler Lockett. It was not DK Metcalf or Noah Fant. It was JSN, and that they had a natural connection, and JSN was taking some huge steps forward. And I think that can translate to the football field, where JSN can be the go-to guy for Geno Smith, that he can play a significant role in this offense. And one guy that is already in JSN's corner is his head coach, Mike Macdonald. Even though Macdonald's a defensive guy, he has spent a lot of time over the last few weeks talking about JSN. Here's what he said most recently. JSN's a great player, and we're expecting big things out of him. He's had a great offseason, works his tail off. His practice habits are awesome. Moving ability is pretty elite. I think we got a really good plan for him. He has been high on JSN, and JSN has looked the part to this point, proving his coach right. And when you got a defensive coach saying good things about you like that, you're doing something. And Macdonald also continued on JSN saying he's a guy that we can focus our offense around along with other guys. Sounds like they got some big plans for JSN going forward. And for me, when we look schematically speaking, I think we can expect to see more of JSN on the outside and put Tyler Lockett kind of in the slot receiver role, if you will, and give JSN more opportunities to get down the field and make big plays as far as that goes. According to ESPN Stats and Info, get this might surprise some people. JSN lined up on the outside on 38 of 63 of his catches in 2023, more than half. He was at his best when he was on the outside, and most notably, that touchdown catch he had against the Philadelphia Eagles to win that big game on Monday Night Football, he was lined up on the outside. JSN also feels comfortable with being on the outside more. He said this as far as his offensive role goes. Being on the outside, I feel like it's more of a one-on-one matchup. And I love one-on-one matchups. Being on the inside, there's some one-on-one matchups, a lot of zone and just reading the defense and sitting in the zone, which I feel I'm pretty good at. But when it's one-on-one or being on the outside, it's more playground a little bit. And that's what I like. I like the challenge there. So JSN embracing that challenge. He feels like he's the man for the job. And when you look at the receiver room in Seattle, you can see that you got DK there, Tyler Lockett and JSN also a part of the fold here. I would expect by the time this season starts, they flip. Lockett is going to be your primary slot guy. JSN is going to be an outside receiver for the most part. And he's got a solid foundation to build upon from last year. 63 catches, only a few less than what we saw from DK Metcalf, but DK was lined up on the outside all season. So if JSN is lined up on the outside, then you would have to think his numbers have a chance to really skyrocket this upcoming season and see a big year from the Seahawks wideout. Do you believe in Jaxon Smith-Njigba? Is he going to take that next step and become a premium receiver in the National Football League? It's our pinned comment today. Let us know what you think. Y for yes, in for no. Weigh in the comments section and chime in. Seahawks Today is the best place to go for daily Seattle Seahawks coverage on YouTube. We're bringing you news and rumors, live shows not just once but twice a week, interactive Q&A mailbags, and we're bringing Madden Sims to you for every single Seahawks game of the 2024 campaign. We are just three subs away from 52,500 subscribers on the channel. Subscribe now. Join the family of 12s. Let's keep the momentum going into the 2024 season. Sub for Seahawks dubs. The more subs we get, the more games the Seahawks win. That's how it works. Subscribe now for free. Join the family. Let's shift gears now to offseason grades as ESPN's Seth Walder graded the Seahawks offseason moves along with the other 31 teams across the National Football League. And the grade that he gave for the Seahawks was a B, and this is all-encompassing. This includes the new head coaching hire of Mike Macdonald. This includes the draft, trades, free agency, and everything. And we know the Seahawks were kind of strapped for cash, right? They didn't have a ton of money to spend, especially after re-signing Leonard Williams. So that kind of limited what they could really do this offseason. So a B grade with the limitations, you'll take that. Here's the offseason recap. According to ESPN, the biggest move was hiring Mike Macdonald as the new head coach. The most liked move was sticking with Geno Smith at quarterback. The most disliked move was re-signing Leonard Williams at $21.5 million. Now, my reaction to ESPN's analysis there, personally, I liked drafting Byron Murphy more than I did sticking with Geno Smith. Sticking with Geno was the right call, but that's the move I like the most, of getting a guy that is going to be your enforcer inside for many years to come. Geno is only going to be around for so much longer, right? Now, where I disagree is the idea about Leonard Williams and an overpay. I know it was expensive, but Leonard Williams was the best player on the Seahawks defense in the second half of last year. These are his prime years. He is a key piece of this defense, And once you made that trade for Leonard Williams last year, there was no going back. You couldn't just let him walk in free agency after you gave him a second and fifth round pick. You knew exactly what you were doing. You had to stick to it. So I am all in favor of Leonard Williams getting that money and keeping him around. How would you grade the Seahawks off-season so far? A, B, C, D, or F? Do you agree with ESPN of that B grade? Do you think it was better like an A, or do you think it was worse, C, D, or F? Weigh in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Speaking of Bijan Murphy jerseys are on sale now at chatsports.com/Murphy. He's going to wear the number 91, so just add a 9 to that 1 there. And go see for yourself, chatsports.com/Murphy. Free shipping available on these jerseys, men's and women's options, all sorts of different shapes and sizes. Also got different looks to the jerseys, the blues, the whites. Go see for yourself, chatsports.com/Murphy. Free shipping. Link is in the comments and description of today's video. All right, let's go more in depth on what Seth Walder had to say about the Seahawks and their offseason, starting with Mike Macdonald. Walder said the following: predicting coaching performance is tricky because I usually avoid, but if I'm picking a new coach, one attribute I absolutely want is someone who has shown they can generate schematic success. Macdonald fits that bill. It was kind of an unconventional hire for the Seahawks too, right? The expectation was they would go with someone they're familiar with, like a Dan Quinn, right? They go young, they go defense, a guy with a ton of energy that is doing things a lot different than what we saw previously in the Pete Carroll era. And when you talk about defense, as far as that defensive pedigree goes, of knowing what you're talking about, Macdonald had the numbers to back it up with what he did in Baltimore last year, with the number 1 defense in the National Football League in opponents' points per game, 4th in opponents' yards per game, 1st in opponents' points per play, 1st in 4th down conversion rate, 1st in touchdowns per game. If Mike Macdonald can bring that mentality and bring the wizardry that he did in Baltimore to this Seahawks defense, which everything we've heard is that this defense is going to be totally different schematically with mixing up 3-4 and the 4-3 and the different looks they're going to give these offenses, then watch out. This defense should be drastically improved. All right, let's talk Geno Smith now. And this is what Walder had to say as far as keeping Geno Smith around. The Seahawks are sticking with Smith at quarterback, which was the correct choice. Even though he's not a long-term solution, Smith is better than any realistic veteran alternative for the Seahawks. And there were no worthy QBs available by the time Seattle picked in the first round of the draft. Smith also had a bargain contract costing just $22.5 million in cash in 2024. He was 14th in QBR last season. Geno's the right guy for now. Sam Howell's not the guy. Geno's the better option at quarterback. And when you look back at the draft, the Seahawks picking at 16, we know that they liked J.J. McCarthy and Michael Penix and Bo Nix. They've said so themselves. John Schneider said publicly just a couple of weeks ago. But they were anticipating that all those guys weren't going to be available at 16, and it was going to cost too much to trade up. They made the right call for now, sticking with Geno as their guy. He's coming off a season where he was pretty decently accurate, 64.7%, over 3,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 9 picks. I think he can build off that and have a much better year in 2024 with this new offensive scheme and the weapons that are around him. Now the move that ESPN did not like, and that was re-signing Leonard Williams. Listen to this from Seth Walder. Williams is a good player. His wins rates were near positional averages last season, being paid like a great one. This move is even less necessary in retrospect after the team used its first-round pick on defensive tackle Bijan Murphy II. Seahawks had no choice. They had to pay Leonard Williams. When you made that trade, you were making your mind up. You were going all in on keeping Leonard Williams long-term. And now what you've done with adding Leonard Williams, with adding Bijan Murphy, is that defensive line that was at one point in time a weakness has become a strength. And credit where credit's due to Leonard Williams, that not only is he good at getting after the quarterback, but he is very solid in run defense. And that's something that the Seahawks desperately have needed over the last couple of seasons. So for me, I disagree. I think bringing back Leonard Williams was the right call. What has been your favorite move from the Seahawks this offseason? Was it re-signing Leonard Williams? Was it hiring Mike Macdonald? Was it drafting Byron Murphy? Weigh in. Tell me in the comments section what your favorite move was. Follow me on X at Tyler Jones Live for continuing Seahawks coverage, and we will see you next time right here on Seahawks Today. All right, so there we go. That's one segment down. Mailbag time coming up next. I'm going to turn on my fan here in just a second. Smitty, grade the Seahawks offseason so far. You saw ESPN's grade of a B. I think that's fair. They weren't hating, but they weren't congratulating us either necessarily. What would be your grade?
I think B is fair. I don't think that they had this A-plus out of this world offseason. I think they made the right moves that they were supposed to, given the constraints that they had. They weren't one of the most cap space rich teams, especially with, like you said, having to already commit to paying Leonard Williams when you made that trade because you gave up so much capital for him. They drafted well, in my opinion. They drafted in positions of need, which is not really the way that John Schneider's gone over the past couple of years, but I think you got good value at positions of need. And, I think the roster looks solid heading into next season. Just some question marks on the offensive line and at linebacker.
Check it in on the chat. Thomas Bridges says his favorite move was firing Pete Carroll. Gives the Seahawks a D. Tom's a Ram fan, though, so we have two Ram fans in the chat today. Gary says the head coaching hire. Beta says a B. Let's see. Nick Fury talking about Pepsi for some reason. I'm Team Dr. Pepper. Alan says, hope the surgery is a speedy recovery for you, Beta. Beta, you having surgery? Hopefully you're all right, man. Nick Fury says A-. Not says B+. Just Life says his favorite move was hiring Mike Macdonald. Still need some more questions for the mailbag portion of the show. Use hashtag Seahawks or Super Chat to get your questions on. Smitty, what do we need? About 2 or 3 more questions?
Yeah.
Okay. When we get 3 questions, we will begin the mailbag and get started. And then we'll get to the Madden Sim to follow after that as the Seahawks take on the Falcons today in week number 7. Smitty, to kind of tease this game coming up later, both teams at 4-2, going on the road to Atlanta. I think we're in for a dogfight today.
It's going to be a thriller.
Should be fun.
That's what I've heard from sources.
Sources say it's a good game today. Okay. There's one from Nick. I need 2 more. Okay. All right, Smitty says we're good. If you have questions that you think of while we go through the mailbag.
You guys know you always pop them up. You guys always love to ask questions in the middle of the show after we already ask you. But Thomas Bridges is a wild question.
Yes. They do have that type of flag football team in that league.
Oh, really?
Yes. Let's see. All right, we got some questions. We'll get started here. Mailbag time, then Madden Sim to follow here on this live edition of Seattle Seahawks Today. I don't know why my headset is acting funky today, but here we are. All right, let's get started. Mailbag time. It is mailbag time here on Seattle Seahawks Today. I am your fearless leader, Tyler Jones, here with you. Thanks for joining us. You got questions, I got answers. They come from our live shows that we do twice a week. Never miss a moment of Seattle Seahawks Today. Subscribe now and turn on your notifications. That way you know right away when we go live and we're bringing you new content here on the channel. So you can be a part of our next mailbag. We can answer your questions in real time. They come from Super Chats and people using the hashtag Seahawks and everything in between. If there's a big move the Seahawks make, we'll go live on the channel. We'll bring you a video as quick as we can. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you stay up to date with the latest happenings in your favorite team. Subscribe now. We'll get started with today's show. Beta YT, my guy. Beta, always a pleasure seeing you, man. With the first question in the mailbag today. Besides Devin Witherspoon and Byron Murphy, who do you think will be a big role in the Seahawks' success? Great question there, Beta. And I think it's the guy that's been talked about most this offseason, and that is Jaxon Smith-Njigba. I think JSN is going to have a fantastic season, and it's going to be kind of the passing of the baton, if you will, from Tyler Lockett to JSN. I think we're going to see more of JSN on the outside. I think the volume of catches are going to go up, his impact in this offense, and not to mention, in minicamp, the favorite target of Geno Smith was Jaxon Smith-Njigba. So those two are on the same page. I think JSN is going to have a big season in 2024 and will be critical to the Seahawks' success. Georgie writes in, how much more Bobo are we going to see this year? Georgie, very good question. I love me some Jake Bobo. He's always been a fan favorite of the 12s since he joined the franchise last offseason. And with Jake Bobo, it's pretty simple. Either he takes that next step, right, or he's going to fall behind and other guys like Chenault are going to pass him up on the depth chart. Maybe even D. Eskridge potentially here. We will see more Jake Bobo if he capitalizes on the opportunity. And if we're going to be honest with the folks, it's been kind of quiet about Jake Bobo over the last couple of months. Not saying that he's done anything wrong, but we haven't heard anything of, wow, Jake Bobo just really lit it up and tore it up today in practice. I was hoping to hear more about Jake Bobo, but it's been kind of quiet for him. So hopefully we see Jake Bobo more, but the indications of what's happened this offseason has been pretty quiet there, so we'll see. Phobia says, possibly trade for Trey Hendrickson. Oof. Trey Hendrickson, Cincinnati Bengals defensive lineman. He has requested a trade. That was a couple months ago, but he's reiterated that he expects to stay with the Cincinnati Bengals and play for them this upcoming season, and then probably next offseason he walks. My guess, now I'm no expert on the Cincinnati Bengals, but just from outsider's perspective, is that the Bengals are kind of going all in on this year, more so than the Cowboys with Jerry Jones is saying they're going all in. I think that the Bengals realize they are in a situation this year where they are taking advantage of what they can from the salary cap. They can't pay T. Higgins. They can't pay Trey Hendrickson because of all the money that is going to be owed to Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in the future. So they're going to keep those guys, let them walk next offseason, go get the comp picks for them, and try to replace them that way. So I don't think the Bengals are trading Trey Hendrickson. Now, if they were to trade Trey Hendrickson, I still don't think the Seahawks would be interested at this point because of all the money they've invested in Leonard Williams, bringing in Byron Murphy. You still have Jaron Reed there. You still have Draymond Jones, among others there. I just don't see them making that move. Maybe if they wouldn't have brought in Leonard Williams, they could have made a move for Trey Hendrickson, but I think that time has come and gone. Brian Bosworth, the Boz, writes in, what's your expectations for Boye Mafe this upcoming season? Very good question. Boye Mafe coming off a year where he had 9+ sacks, set the franchise record for most consecutive games with a sack, 7 in a row this past year. Boye was fantastic and took a huge step forward in the 2023 campaign. Now looking ahead to this year, my thought process with Boye is that he takes another step up. And we've talked a lot on this program about Mike Macdonald, what he's done with the edge rushers over the years, from Clowney to Justin Houston to Kyle Van Noy, Adafe Owe, the list goes on and on. He's done a great job. I think Boye is going to thrive in this defensive system. And one thing that's different about him, compared to all the guys I mentioned, other than Adafe Owe, he's not old. All those guys were older. They're at either the end of their prime or they were over the hill, and they still had the years that they did. Boye, I would say, hasn't even entered his prime yet here in year 3. So with that in mind, I think the expectation should be through the roof. 9 sacks minimum for Boye Mafe this upcoming season if he stays healthy. Do you believe in Boye? Is he your Boye? Let us know what you think. It's our pinned comment today. Type B for believe, type D for don't. Weigh in the comments section. Let me know what you think, if you're all in on Boye or not. The Smitty Committee's back. What will Tyler Lockett's role be in the Seahawks offense this year? So when I look at Tyler Lockett, I'm so glad he's back, first and foremost. It was looking a little dicey there with his contract situation, but what now has transpired, the way they've worked that contract, is that he is going to have a cap hit of $30+ million next year, so unless they rework it again, I'll lock and see him for one last time in a Seahawks uniform. with all that said, you see Tyler Lockett's numbers were down last year. Had less than 1,000 yards for the first time in 4 years. 5 touchdowns. That was the least he's had in quite some time. Yards per catch were down. Tyler Lockett is on the downward spiral. No secret about that. It's just kind of reality at this point. I think JSN, we're going to see more on the outside. Tyler Lockett more on the inside. Tyler Lockett will still have a good year, but I think realistically he's going to be the Seahawks' number 3 receiver, and that's okay. That's fine as long as DK and JSN step up and do their part. So that's what I see from Tyler Lockett. Still a very good year. I think he could be the best number 3 receiver in the league, but I think that's the reality. And we've had a lot of good memories of Tyler Lockett. If this is the last dance for Tyler Lockett, I want to know, what's your favorite memory of Tyler Lockett in his time in Seattle? So many different things to choose from. Way in the comments section. Tell me what you think. Got time for a couple more questions here. Let's start with Jaxon. Nice last name, Jaxon. What do you think is our strongest position depth-wise at the moment? It's receiver. With DK, Pro Bowl caliber receiver. Tyler Lockett's been to a Pro Bowl. JSN's ascending upward. This is one of the best receiving corps in football. And you add Noah Fant to the mix, who's a very good tight end, and I think he's been underutilized over the last few years. I think that's the position that stands out to me, is that wide receiver group, and there's no reason why all those guys can't have a good season and this passing game really just be rocking. Brian writes in, how do you think the Seahawks will do with stopping the run this year? Brian, this is something that I have cried about, lost sleep over a lot over the last couple seasons, is the Seahawks' inability to stop the run. And I would say, Brian, that if I were to point to one thing that has cost the Seahawks more than anything else over the last couple of seasons, it's been their inability to stop the run. But I feel optimistic. Byron Murphy's a good run stopper. You got Leonard Williams back. He's a good run stopper. Jaron Reed's got question marks when it comes to stopping the run, but we're going to see him on the field a little less this year. We'll see about Draymond Jones and such, but I feel better about this group and their ability to stop the run. It's going to be much improved, and I think coaching will help a lot as well when it comes to that scheme-wise. Last question from Nick Fury. He writes in, #Seahawks, #Papa Seahawk. When Geno Smith decides to leave or retire, do you think Sam Howell or P.J. Walker are good replacements? And could we see them compete for QB1? The answer is no. Not good replacements. Sam Howell, I think, has a chance potentially to play the Geno role, if you will. Would be a stopgap guy until their next guy is ready if they find a young quarterback. But I'm very doubtful that either one are going to be that guy. In fact, P.J. Walker, I don't even think it's going to be on their active roster when the season begins. If we're going to be frank with you. So, no, I would be very surprised if that was the case. Subscribe now to Seahawks Today. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. We'll see you next time here on the channel. All right. That is 2 down. And up next is our Madden Sim, as we will have the Seahawks taking on the Falcons today. What's your favorite memory of Tyler Lockett? Smitty rejoins me right now. Smitty, what comes to mind when I said Tyler Lockett? What's kind of the first thing you think of?
It's that toe tapper against the Rams. That toe tapper from Russ, scramble, unbelievable throw, unbelievable catch. That's definitely the biggest moment of Tyler Lockett's career. Also during his rookie season, in my opinion, when we lost big, tried to make a comeback attempt in the postseason, the divisional round against Carolina in 2016. 2015 season, 2016 calendar year. Tyler Lockett had a big catch in that game as well, touchdown grab. So those two moments for me, definitely the ones that stick out. That catch against the Rams, though, to this day, it's gonna get shown in highlight films
forever
as far as the greatest catches in NFL history, forever, like you said.
Yeah, Nicholas says game-winning touchdown from Lockett. What else? Get in the chat right now. Let us know what you think that is. Before we begin the Madden Sim, let's go over our Super Chat menu. When we drink, we score. We drink, we win. That's how it works. We did a lot of drinking on Friday, and what did we do? We upset the Niners. I don't find that a coincidence, folks. So if you want to win today, do your part. First-time Super Chatters, you get the Seahawks chant. $5 Super Chat will tell a dad joke. $10 Super Chat will get Bean Boozled with the spicy jelly beans. $20 Super Chat will do a boiler maker. We'll combine some beer, take some shots. And then a $50 Super Chat will do a beer bong. Here's the beer bong in all its glory right here. And for every Super Chat today, we're giving you a Seahawks bold prediction as well. So that is what's on tap today. I'll take a cheers. And let's get after it. Seahawks Falcons, Week 7 of the National Football League. I do not know the outcome. Smitty does. But all Smitty has told me is that we are in for a hell of a game today. So
that's correct.
Without further ado, Week 7 of the National Football League, Seahawks and Falcons coming up right now here on Seahawks Today. Let's get after it. You're watching Seahawks Today, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. It is week number 7 in the National Football League. Your Seattle Seahawks set to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams come into today's game with a 4-2 record. The Seahawks riding a 3-game winning streak, most recently defeating the San Francisco 49ers. Before that, they were able to get wins against the Giants and the Lions. The vibes are good. Atlanta playing some good football, led by their new quarterback, Kirk Cousins. They are 4-2 on the year as well. So both teams with the same record. The Seahawks slight favorites on the road, 1-point favorites to be exact. And the over-under today is at 43.5 for this one. If you want the Seahawks to win, you already know what to do. Like the video. Don't jinx it. For every like we get, that means a Seahawks win today. And, just don't take a chance on it. Just do your part. Like the video. And if you want a Seahawks win, just smash that like button. Do your part. Key to the game today for me. I know that we're facing Cousins for the first time in Atlanta, and they got some good receivers and all that. But all I'm watching for today is how are the Seahawks going to slow down Bijan Robinson? Because one change I expect from the Atlanta Falcons from 2023 to 2024 is I felt like last year they didn't use Bijan Robinson enough. And we've talked a lot about the Seahawks' issues over the years stopping the run. So far in this Madden season, it has greatly improved. But we've seen some guys go off from time to time. Can the Seahawks slow down Bijan Robinson enough today? That will be the key for me. If they do so, that will be the difference in the ball game. Predict the score. Who wins? What's the final going to be? You got Seattle. You got Atlanta. What is your score prediction? Weigh in the chat right now and let us know how you think this game plays out. Our Madden Sims will continue for the entire 2024 campaign. We will do this again next week. As we have the Bills coming up for a home game, the Rams on the 26th, followed by a road game against the Niners to wrap up the month of June. Then in the month of July, it's the Cardinals, Jets, Cardinals again, the Packers primetime game on Thursday Night Football, and then we'll wrap up the regular season against the Vikings, Bears, and then the Rams in Week 18 before the preseason gets here. So without further ado, let's head out to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta for this Week 7 contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons, live right here on Madden. Here we go, folks. Madden football, Seahawks in white today. Let's see if they can keep the win streak going. Tyler Jones, Tyler Smith, Smitty here in the house with you today. Smitty, it's a little weird seeing Kirk Cousins wear number 18. That's going to take some adjusting.
Kind of unnatural. It's almost as unnatural as seeing Pete Carroll be the head coach of the Seahawks anymore.
Yes. So. But we are still using the Seahawks' current playbooks with Mike Macdonald's defense from Baltimore and the Ryan Grubb scheme from Washington.
Yeah.
So we will try to get this as realistic as we can. Obviously, we don't have the updated kickoff rules either, but updated rosters and all. Let's get this thing underway. It is loud in Atlanta already for this one.
Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll get the new Madden dropping by the time that we finish up these streams. I wish that would be the case.
Yeah.
But, the preseason will already be underway by the time the new Madden comes out.
Right. Seahawks will kick off. Falcons will get the football first. Before we start this, Smitty, what are you watching for today?
Watching, like you said, to stop the run. Hopefully, this is a great offensive line for the Atlanta Falcons, so maybe get some pass rush in there. That'd be fantastic. Just looking for the Seahawks defense to make an impact.
We're underway from Atlanta. Booming kick into the end zone. They're going to bring it out, and good coverage there.
I believe that's Terrell Patterson.
Stopped them at the 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Atlanta, as we will see Kirk Cousins for the first time today. Cousins coming off a very good year with the Minnesota Vikings, and now he's got a very good receiving core to work with there with this Atlanta team with Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Kyle Pitts, good running backs with Bijan Robinson and company. The Seahawks defense certainly going to be tested here. 1st and 10, ball at the 18-yard line for the Falcons. Cousins, quick pass. That's complete on the first play from scrimmage. Gets about a 4-yard gain.
Good job to stop Drake London there.
So 2nd and 6 coming up.
A little bit of a quick pass to start. Wonder if the Atlanta offense was not very high tempo last year, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Shotgun formation. Cousins steps back. Pass. That's complete. First down for Atlanta. Right to the middle of the field. And the chains keep on moving for Atlanta.
That's looking like the Clint Hurt defense. Soft spot in the zone, just wide open.
No one covered it.
No one covered.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Expect some Bijan here.
They go to Bijan, and right up the gut. He's got an easy first down. No one was stopping him that time.
He's a hell of a ball player.
Rick Wallen with the tackle. I was surprised. I think that's one of the reasons why Arthur Smith got fired was because they weren't using Bijan the way they should have.
Yeah, I mean, it was just odd when you have a player of that caliber and you just don't use them. You actually use Tyler Algier more sometimes.
There's Bijan again, another first down.
Wow. You see that speed, turning the corner on the outside and getting down the sideline. Bijan making an impact early.
When you play Madden, Smitty, do you tend to run or pass more?
Definitely pass at the end of the day, but I am not afraid to just spam a run if you can't stop me.
I usually start with the run game and see if I can get that going.
Yeah.
And then if I have to give up on the run for the pass, I will. 1st and 10, Cousins steps back. Got to keep it himself? We're letting Kirk Cousins get first downs on the ground?
He picked up the first. That's insanity.
How's that happening? Draymond Jones with the tackle. So 1st and 10 for Atlanta. They are marching easily. Inside the Fanatics red zone. 1st and 10. Cousins, pass, complete.
Touchdown. No touchdown.
And that's a 1st and goal for the Atlanta Falcons. We need to stop right now. Spam S for stop. Spam S for stop. I'm shouting out everybody that spams S. Spam S for stop. 1st and goal for the Falcons at the 4-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Bijan. Bounces to the right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And the Falcons strike first as they marched on, made it easy. Just Life with the S's. A little late there, guys. Nick Fury, Just Life, Blix. And Atlanta takes a touchdown lead. Good to see it, Beta White T. Extra point attempt coming up. I have yet to see anybody miss a PAT in our Madden season. Let's see if that continues. Extra point attempt up, and it is good. So the Falcons strike first. They go up 7-0 with 3:07 left to play in the first quarter. Smitty, they did whatever they wanted. They ran well. They passed well. Just a piss-poor effort from the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, I mean, yes, there were soft spots in the zone. Bijan was getting whatever he wanted on the ground. Just not a good effort so far from Seattle.
All right. Let's see if Seattle can do better here on this drive, as we will see the Seahawks offense for the first time today.
Who do you guys got? Type your C for Seattle or type your ATL for the Falcons?
Spam C. I'm shouting out everybody that spam C. Decent return, brought out to about the 25, 26-yard line. As we'll have a 1st and 10. We'll see Geno Smith in the offense for the Seahawks for the first time today. Here we go. How will the Seahawks offense respond?
I wish Geno put out those stats in 2023.
Yeah, would have been nice. 1st and 10 coming up.
How can Seattle respond? JSN's out there. See Charles Cross, Olu Oluwatimi, Anthony Bradford, Abraham Lucas. Hopefully we see Abraham Lucas week 1 at the start of the season. Noah Fant as well, and K9 in the backfield.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball to 26. Play action. Geno rolls to his left. Pass. Incomplete. Pass intended for Smith-Njigba that time. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. I got Beta checking in. Nick Fury, Just Live, Seth. Just Live, Seth, Allen, Seth. All hanging out here with us today, rooting on the Hawks. The 12s are alive and well here in Atlanta this afternoon. 2nd and 10. A run by Kenneth Walker. He's got a first down and more. To the 40-yard line. A solid gain from Kenneth Walker on his first run of the afternoon. First down, Seattle. Type those ones. Type those ones. Smitty, really good play there. Kenneth Walker finding the lane.
He hit the hole quick.
1st and 10. They go back to Kenneth Walker. He's got another first down. Past midfield. Past the 40. Down to the 35-yard line. Another big gain for Kenneth Walker. Keep typing those ones. Keep typing those ones. How about that? The run game looking strong to begin this.
Seahawks trying to get a response. They're past midfield in Falcon territory. They're actually probably in field goal range at this point.
Ball at the 35-yard line. Play action.
Should have given it to him again.
Geno pass.
Oh.
It's complete. Past the 10. 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf to the house. And the Seahawks are on the board for the first time today. Spam TD. Spam TD. Show us those TDs. Let's go. The Seahawks making it happen. DK wide open, and Geno delivers. What a play. You hit him with the run, back-to-back plays, go to the play action, DK wide open. Extra point attempt up on its way, and it's good. And we're knotted up at 7 apiece. The Seahawks go down the field in just 4 plays. Forget about picking up a first down. They got a touchdown in 4 plays, folks. How about that? Spam TD. Spam TD. I'm shouting out everybody that spams TD in the chat right now. Get those TDs in there.
Pretty high-scoring game out the gates.
Biting. Jackson. Georgie. Jackson. Keep on getting those TDs in there. Let's go. Tied up. 7 apiece. Here's the kickoff. And this one fielded at the goal line. And brought out to about the 20, 21-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up from Atlanta. Let's do so. We'll take a quick break in the action and tell you about some jerseys we got on sale. Byron Murphy, who you're about to see in just a moment, got his jerseys on sale now at chatsports.com/Murphy. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. He'll wear the number 91. Got the home option, road option, men's and women's sizes available for you. Go see for yourself, chatsports.com/Murphy. All right. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense back on the football field. They marched on down for an opening drive touchdown on their first possession. Now let's see if the Seahawks defense could do something different. 1st and 10, ball to 21. 4 wide. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins steps back. Pass. Batted away. Incomplete. Good coverage there from Jerome Baker.
Jerome Baker, a good coverage linebacker. It's what the Seahawks have been lacking these past couple of seasons. He gets a pass breakup right there.
That's exactly what the Seahawks wanted to see. 2nd and 10. Let's see what Atlanta dials up here. Going to be a
run. And we can't.
And it's Bijan Robinson with about a 6-yard gain. Let's see what the penalty is. It's going to be a hold?
Mask? No, it's a hold.
It is a hold. Back him up. Back him up.
Wow, I don't think he needed to do that. The flag came in pretty late. And a loss of down. Oh,
so 2nd and 13.
What?
Cousins, 5 wide. Pass complete.
Doesn't matter.
And it's a first down for the Falcons. Left Kyle Pitts wide open there.
Pitts having a good game so far.
Earlier in the week, we talked about some potential trade rumors with Kyle Pitts. He's looking pretty good for Atlanta right now. I'd love to have him on my team.
Come on, here we go. We got to get a stop. Quit showing Kyle Pitts needing 3 defenders to take him down.
I think I've seen about 1 million replays of that now. 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
We're not even out of the weeds yet. We're not even out of the first quarter.
Still a minute remaining here in quarter number 1. Ball at the 34. Cousins going to hand it off.
And Bijan is having a career day.
Another first down for Bijan Robinson. Julian Love with the tackle. And the Seahawks defense has not been able to stop him so far in this first quarter.
Atlanta Falcons already have 110 total yards in this ball game.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting. 110 total yards in a quarter?
1st and 10 for Atlanta. Ball at the 46. Going to be a handoff.
Finally a decent stop.
And about a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4.
We get a stop.
Coming up. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. I think that might do it for quarter number 1.
That might do it for quarter number 1, and it will. Oh, no.
4 seconds. Are they going to snap it?
They do.
Quick pass, complete, first down Falcons. And that will do it for the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 7 apiece. The Falcons are driving. And it looks like an injury to Kyle Pitts.
Oh, no.
Quarter number 2. When we come back here on Madden Football on Seahawks Today. Let's, before we begin quarter number 2, get to the Super Chat menu and show you what we're offering today. You guys know how it works. When we drink, we score. We drink, we win. We got options for you today. Here's your chance to get in on the action and root your Seahawks on to victory. First-time Super Chatters, you get the Seahawks chant. $5 Super Chat will tell you a dad joke. $10 Super Chat will eat a spicy jelly bean. $20 Super Chat will do a Boilermaker. We'll combine some liquor and beer, and we're in the clear. $50 Super Chat will do a beer bong. Here's the beer bong, the Mabanga in all its glory right here. And for every Super Chat that comes in today, we'll give you a bold prediction for our Seahawks season. $sign next to the chat box if you want to contribute and be a part of today's show. Start of the second quarter. Falcons with the football. They are driving. Both teams scored on their opening possession. And now let's see if the Seahawks defense can come up with a stop. As we'll have 1st and 10 for Atlanta. They are across midfield at the 42-yard line.
Seahawks got to get a stop here.
Cousins steps back under pressure, and he's sacked! How about that? Terrell Dodson with a huge play. And I believe that's his first sack of the year. Spam sack! Spam sack! I'm shouting out everybody that's spam sack. Get it in the chat right now. Smitty, we were just talking a little while ago. You were excited about what Terrell Dodson was bringing to the Seahawks team, and he delivered right there.
I didn't know he was able to fly through the gap to the quarterback like that. I'm excited to see him in coverage, but if he can play at all levels of the game like that, love him to see it.
Keep on spamming sacks. 2nd and forever, and nowhere to go. That's going to bring up 3rd down for Atlanta.
Finally a stop at the line of scrimmage.
Third down. Type those threes. Type those threes. This might be the first third down of the day for
It
Atlanta.
is. It is the first third down of the day.
3rd and 18. Ball at the 49-yard line. Need to stop right now. Type those threes. Cousins. Got all day.
Out.
Going deep.
No.
And it's caught. Are you for real?
Are you serious?
Drake London with the catch. And the Falcons keep it alive on 3rd and 18. Good pressure on the quarterback. Just found his man, Drake London, with a big catch. Leonard Williams about a half second too late there.
So yeah, guys, I do know the outcome of this, but I haven't watched the entire game, so I don't know how we get to this outcome.
Here we go, 1st and 10, ball at the 21. Cousins steps back, pass, complete to Bijan, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 come up for the Falcons at the 11.
Falcons defense are having their way today. Or Falcons offense, excuse me.
Oh, I don't feel good about this at all right now.
No, not great.
1st and 10, ball at the 11. And Cousins in the shotgun pass. Batted away, incomplete. Good coverage from Terrell Dodson. He's having a nice game.
He's kind of all over the field right now. Him and Baker.
Good stuff there from Dodson. 2nd and 10 coming up. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in quarter number 2. Cousins under center. Steps back, pass. That's complete. About a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 coming up. Type those threes. Type those threes. 3rd down. Got to keep him out of the end zone.
Type those threes. Get it going.
3rd and 5.
We don't want to give another set of downs either.
Cousins steps back.
Got nowhere to go.
Rolls to his left. Under pressure. He's brought down. He's sacked. Byron Murphy, the rookie, with a big play. How about that from Byron Murphy? We've been waiting to call his name, and he delivered. Spam sack. Spam sack. What a play there from Byron Murphy, getting the job done. Pass rush is looking pretty decent.
Not bad. They're getting to Cousins. They're making him get rid of the ball quick. Field goal's going to be up, and is it good? It's good.
It is. So Atlanta takes the lead. 10-7 here in the second quarter. The sack by Byron Murphy leads to a field goal for Atlanta. And the Falcons are back on top, but the Seahawks are about to get the football back. Second quarter action. Want to make sure you subscribe to Seahawks Today. We just hit over 52,500 subscribers on the channel. Spend the wheel of subs. Make this number go up, 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 and away. Sub for Seahawks Dubs. We are live for every single Seahawks game in the regular season, in the Madden season. We got it all here on the channel. Join the family. The 52,000 plus 12s from all over the country for the latest happenings in your favorite team all off-season long. Back to the action we go. 1st and 10 for Seattle after the touchback. Ball to 25-yard line. Seattle with a chance to take the lead for the first time today, as they'll have the ball 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Geno takes the snap, going to hand it off to Kenneth Walker. Walker's been off to a good start to this one, and he continues the momentum. A 7-yard gain. You'll take that every time. 2nd and 3 coming up. Here we go. Geno under center. Play action. Pass. Complete. Finds JSN open for the first down. Seahawks keep the chains moving. Type those ones. First down, Seahawks. And the Seahawks offense is marching. Good stuff from the passing game so far. Type those ones. I'm shouting out the ones. Ball to 42. Smith steps back. Another pass complete. That's Noah Fant. Keep typing the ones. Another. That's actually Noah. That's Brown.
Pharaoh Brown. Pharaoh Brown getting involved. Love to see that early on.
Weren't expecting much from him in the passing game, but hey, we'll take it.
We're already at the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Just Life typing those ones. Keep typing the ones. I'm shouting them out. Geno pass complete. And another positive pickup. There's Noah Fant with a 6-yard gain. Just Life keeps typing the ones. 2nd and 4. $1:40 to go till halftime. Seahawks go with no huddle, trying to take the lead before the half. Geno steps back, pass. And it's incomplete. Good coverage there from Landman. And this will be 3rd and 4. Smitty, I'd be looking to get to the middle of the field here.
I would as well. Got it. You timeouts are not an issue right now. You have 3.
Ball at the 39-yard line. Hell, I'd go for it if you don't get it here. Let's see. Geno, pass complete. First down to the middle of the field. Take that, Tony Romo. Tyler Lockett with the catch, and Seattle's got another first. Type those ones. Yoshi typing 1. Seth typing 1. Beta typing 1. Keep them going. Seattle in field goal range for Jason Myers with 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball at the 30-yard line. Seattle trying to take the lead before halftime. Geno steps back, pass. Finds a receiver open first, makes one man miss. Still going. 1st and goal for Seattle after the big catch from DK Metcalf. Spam DK. Spam DK. Let's go. Let's go. Seattle. The offense is cooking. Let's go. Ball at the 5-yard line. Seahawks with all 3 timeouts. Geno steps back, pass. Finds a man open. Terrell on the coverage there.
It's going to be incomplete, yeah.
2nd and goal.
Oh, boy. Come on. Got to make something happen here.
No turnovers. Pistol formation.
What's it going to be?
Geno steps back, pass.
Oh,
intercepted. You got to be kidding me.
Are you serious? At the 5?
At the 5. Jesse Bates with the interception in the end zone. A costly mistake by Geno Smith. What did I just say? I said no turnovers here.
What a joke.
What a disappointing end to the half. The Seahawks had a chance to take the lead or at least tie it. Instead, they turn it over, and the Falcons are going to get the football back with all 3 timeouts and under a minute remaining. A chance for Atlanta to extend the lead before the half. That's infuriating. That's all on Geno, too. We've been in this position before. We know to run at the goal line. You'd think we'd know better than that.
Yes.
Byron Murphy jersey's on sale. Chatsports.com/Murphy. He'll wear the number 91 this season. Men's and women's options. Home and away uniforms as well. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Murphy. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. Get yours today. Here we go. Final minute of the first half. Falcons with the football. 1st and 10. Ball to 20-yard line. Atlanta with all 3 timeouts, up by 3, looking to extend the lead. Cousins pass, that's complete. And that's going to be a timeout after about an 8-yard gain. Drake London with the catch. He has been a problem today. The Seahawks have not been able to cover Drake London here. Second and 2. 2 timeouts for Atlanta. Ball to 28. Cousins steps back, pass. Complete and out of bounds. 1st down, Falcons.
Atlanta continues to be able to move the ball.
The only thing that's worked today is the pass rush. Everything else has been cheeks. 1st and 10. Ball at the 33. Cousins steps back. Got all day. Pass. That's complete. 8-yard gain. And you guessed it, Bijan Robinson. And Atlanta calls their second timeout, so they'll have one remaining before the half. Seattle trailing 10-7. Let's see if they can hang on and stop Atlanta from getting points before the halftime break.
Come on.
Come on, defense.
We need them here. 30 seconds left. They're about, 20 yards, 25 yards from field goal range.
Cousins pass, complete first down, Falcons.
Keep them in the middle of the field. Keep them in the middle of the field. They got less than 30 seconds to go.
Clock continuing to run. Okay, now they called the timeout. A little late on that timeout there from Atlanta. So no timeouts left.
No wonder Arthur Smith got canned.
Right? We'll take it. Whatever works for us.
Terrible haircut.
Yeah.
He was always looking musty.
That FedEx haircut.
Yeah, he was never looking good on the sidelines.
If he used UPS, he would have been fine.
See if Raheem Morris can turn things around there this year.
I'm not so high on Raheem Morris either. 1st and 10. Cousins steps back. Got all day. Where's the pass rush?
There it is. It hit him. All right.
Incomplete.
12 seconds to go.
2nd and 10.
Tackle him in bounds here. We'll go to the half with no extra scores on the board.
Just don't give up the big play.
Yeah, our defenders are pretty off the ball here. Looks like we're going to be sitting in a zone.
Cousins got all day again.
Oh man, Seahawks are getting pancaked.
Incomplete. 4 seconds. So we'll have one more play before the half. Let's see what Seattle can come up with here. 10-7, likely your halftime score after the Seahawks had a missed opportunity to get points on their last possession after Geno threw a pick in the end zone. Cousins steps back. Going deep. And batted away. Incomplete. That will do it for half number 1. 10-7 is our score. Atlanta leads Seattle. We'll be back for quarter number 3 in just a moment. While we have a break in the action, we want to make sure you guys are subscribed to Seahawks Today. If you're having a great time today, we're doing these Madden Sims for the entire Seahawks season here on the channel. Spin the wheel of subs. Make this number go up. Just added 1. Let's keep adding more. 52,000 plus here on the channel. Trying to get to 53,000 next. Daily news and rumors. Madden Sims for every game. Watch parties throughout the season. Live shows and more. Your Seahawks headquarters right here on Seahawks Today. Subscribe now for free. Super Chat menu. If you want to get involved in the action, do your part to secure a Seahawks win. Here's how you can do so. $sign next to the chat box if you want to contribute. First time Super Chat will do the Seahawks chant. $5 Super Chat will tell a dad joke. $10 Super Chat will eat a spicy jelly bean, get bean boozled. $20 Super Chat will do a Boilermaker. $50 Super Chat will do a bear bong. And for every Super Chat today, we're giving you a bold prediction for your Seattle Seahawks. We've only had 1 Super Chat so far, so that tells me only 1 person wants the Seahawks to win today. So let's change the vibes, go and get some momentum our direction. Half number 2. Seahawks will get the football first as they trail 10-7 in the first half. Smitty, what do the Seahawks need to do differently here?
Play a little bit more aggressively on defense. Maybe send some blitz packages because you're able to get to the quarterback a little bit there early on. But that second quarter, Kirk Cousins had all the time in the world. Bijan Robinson's kind of had his way in the early stages of that game, and I guess offensively for Seattle, just take care of the football. Can't be turning it over anymore.
Here's the kickoff. Fielded at the 2 by Eskridge.
What are you going to do with it, D?
Gets to about the 27. There is a flag.
Might be a face mask. Yes, it is. Woo!
All right. Tack on 15 more. And the Seahawks are going to start with great field position.
2 fired coaches, by the way, in this Madden 23 matchup.
Yes. Lon is saying he's having problems super chatting. Lon, you can also Venmo at Tyler Jones Live. That's another option as well. We'll take that for the same way we do super chats. We'll pay off accordingly. Venmo at Tyler Jones Live, and we can do that as well. 1st and 10. Ball at the 42-yard line for Seattle. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. There's the Venmo at Tyler Jones Live. You can see it below if you would like to contribute that way besides just the super chat. 2nd and 10. Smith steps back. Pass. Going deep. Incomplete.
Took a couple of bounces. I feel like it could have bounced right into JSN's hands there.
Could have been intercepted, too.
True.
3rd and 10. 3rd down on offense means like the video. Like the video to convert on 3rd down. Seahawks going 4 wide. Oh, no. And it's just short.
4th and inches.
4th and inches. Please go for it. Drop your sack and go for it right now. 4th and inches.
Technical difficulties real quick. That's on me.
We'll fire the intern for cutting away from that.
Yeah, the intern screwed up bad. Matchup and Madden look very similar.
No, they're punting. Fake it, fake it. Come on, go for this. It's inches.
Are you kidding me?
Boo! Boo! Punting in Madden? You don't ever punt in Madden. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. Type boo. Type boo. You don't ever punt in Madden. That's disgusting behavior. Never punt in Madden. That's rule number 1 of Madden. Smitty, you don't punt in Madden.
You never punt in Madden. What are we doing here?
I would have gone for that in real life, too, for the record.
All right, 100%. That was silly for them to do that. Atlanta takes over at the 20.
All right. 1st and 10. Pass. That is complete. 8-yard gain. I'm shouting out everybody that spams boo on that punt. Jackson says boo. Mark says boo. Charlie says turn this sim off. Oh. Yossi saying boo. Mark saying boo. User 4685 saying boo.
Punting 4th and inches is absurd. But it is 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Good tackle from Jerome Baker there. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Type those threes. Type those threes.
What's it going to be?
Come on now, defense. Come up with a stop.
Come on,
Cousins
get a stop.
steps back under pressure. And he's sacked! And he's sacked.
Leonard Williams, the big cat, get in the backfield.
Big Cat is eaten today. Spam Big Cat. The real Big Cat. Not the fraud in Chicago. Spam Big Cat. You love to see it. Big Cat coming through with a much-needed sack. And other than the Falcons running out of time before the half, that's the first real stop we've seen. First 3 and out today from the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Seahawks get the ball back, and hopefully their coaching staff won't be soft, and their quarterback won't turn the ball over.
All right.
Because that's what's happened the last 2 Seattle drives.
Ball returned to midfield. As we'll have 1st and 10 for Seattle. 3:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what the Seahawks offense can come up with here. A field goal ties it. A touchdown takes the lead. Seahawks offense has played very well. They just don't have the points to show for it. Pass complete. Good catch to D. Eskridge. Actually getting involved on offense?
See, that's ridiculous.
Now you know this is Madden.
Yep.
That ain't real. We got We're punting and we're throwing passes to D. Eskridge. We'll take it. It's 9-yard gain, though. 2nd and 1. The entire playbook's open here. They're going to run it with Walker, and he's going to get a first down. Type those ones. Type those ones. Good job there from Kenneth Walker. Charlie the Unicorn saying D is injured. You're not wrong. 1st and 10 at the 39. Smith pass. That's complete.
A little
First
slip
down.
screen. A little halfback slip screen. One of the best plays in Madden.
Walker with the first down. Keep typing those ones. Keep typing those ones. One of the things we've heard about Ryan Grubb's offensive system is there's going to be a lot of emphasis on the screen passes. That play that you just saw right there, I know it's Madden, but that's going to be part of the bread and butter of the Seahawks' new offense. There's Walker again. Good gain from Kenneth Walker. And that's another first down. Keep typing those ones.
That's right. They have entered the Fanatics red zone here. Here we go.
1st and 10. Ball at the 15. Play action.
What's it going to be?
Gino got all day. Pass, complete, short. Oh, makes one man miss. Still going. Down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Seahawks. Type those ones. Barner, the rookie, getting in on the action.
A.J. Barner. Are you kidding?
How about the way he made those guys miss?
Down to the 1. Are we going to punch this in here? We better.
Run the ball, please. For all that is holy, please run the ball. Single back formation, 1st and goal. Gino, oh no, they are passing it. He found this guy open. Touchdown, Seahawks. Barner again with his 2nd straight catch, and the Seahawks take the lead. Spam TD, spam TD, spam TD. Let's go, let's go. The Seahawks lead for the first time today. How about those Hawks? That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Spam TD. Spam TD. Extra point attempt up and good. 14-10 our score, 3rd quarter. I'm doing a shot sale after that. Every $5 super chat, I'm taking a shot for the next 2 minutes to celebrate the Seahawks taking the lead. Who wants in on the action? Who's going to send it? Every $5 super chat, taking shots. Here we go.
What's it going to be? How will you respond, 12s? Every
Come on.
$5 super chat is a shot.
How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, folks? This is the most important thing to the Seahawks right now, is winning this Madden Sim. Week 1 is a long way from now. 2023 is in the rearview mirror. The most important thing right now is winning this game. How bad do you want it, folks? 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Cousins steps back, pass, complete. Makes one man miss. Another. And that's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Injury timeout. Uh-oh.
This Draymond?
I didn't see.
55 or
Chat, I didn't see. Who was
Who got
that?
hurt? Oh no.
That's not great.
Pete Carroll doesn't even care. He's just talking to DK.
Get out of here, Pete. I think it was Draymond Jones. Was that Draymond Jones? Chat, confirm with me on that.
Or Derek Hall. It was one of those two.
2nd and 5. Cousins steps back, pass. Complete. Again.
Oh, boy.
Great.
Less than a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
Falcons are driving.
Chat confirms it was Draymond Jones.
Okay.
Oh, man. We're in for a wild finish, aren't we?
Guess so.
All right. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Under a minute to go. Ball at the 43. Cousins steps back. Pass. Complete. And that's going to be about a 5-yard pickup. Kyle Pitts with the reception. 2nd and 5 on the way for Atlanta. 5 seconds. Will they snap it before the end of the quarter? 2, 1, they do. Cousins pass, complete.
That's the second time they've done that.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Seahawks leading 14-10. The Falcons with the ball, and they are driving. Fourth quarter, type those 4s. Hold up those 4s. Fourth quarter. Time to finish the job. Finish the job right now. Byron Murphy jerseys on sale now. Chatsports.com/Murphy. Get yours today. He'll wear the number 91. We got home and away options for you. Men's and women's sizes. Free shipping available as well. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Murphy. Fourth quarter about to get underway. This game's making me drink, folks. My goodness. I am very nervous heading into this final quarter. Can these Seahawks hold on? Or will the Falcons pull this one out? Both teams at 4-2, needing this win. Seattle comes in on a 3-game winning streak. Falcons with the football, cross midfield, 1st and 10 at the 45. Cousins going to hand it off to Bijan. Good run defense there. Jerome Baker on the tackle. Jerome Baker's had a solid game today.
Absolutely.
So 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball at the 46. Cousins steps back, pass, complete, and he lost a few yards that time. 3rd and 8 for Atlanta. Type those 3s. Type those 3s. 3rd down. Third and 8, shotgun formation. Cousins steps back. Got all day. Pass complete. 1st down, Falcons. The Dirty Birds keep the chains moving. Drake London with another catch. They've had no answer for Drake London today.
Nothing at all. And Kirk Cousins had a ton of time in that pocket.
Oh. Tackle made by Julian Love. That's his 3rd. 1st and 10. Ball at the 30. Going to be a handoff to Bijan. And he's going to get about a 5-yard pickup there. Second and 5 coming up. 4:15 to play here in the final quarter. Seahawks with the ball. Atlanta is driving, though. Ball at the 25. Cousins going to hand it off to Bijan. And he is met behind the line of scrimmage.
That's good contain there. Is that Jerome Baker?
I believe it was. Jerome Baker again. Step it up, and that's going to ring up 3rd down. Type those 3s. Third and 6.
What'll it be? What'll it be, Hawks?
Cousins pass, complete,
we can't get a
1st
stop.
down. Drake London again. They're making him look like Randy Moss out there. What is this madness? All right, we'll get back to the action here in just a moment with a 1st and 10 for Atlanta. But first, got a $5 super chat from Lon and Smitty.
He's a first-time super chatter for Lon.
Hawks! 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 Spam Lon! Spam Lon! Lon Congratulations, my friend. Thanks for sending in that $5 super chat. You get a dad joke and a bold prediction. Smitty, what does a cow use for math?
Oh. A cow used for math?
Yes.
I don't know. Something with a calculator, but I don't know what the pun is.
A calculator.
Oh, a calculator. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Lon, thanks for that. Bold prediction for the Seahawks. Smitty, give me one.
Ooh, bold prediction for the Seahawks is that Mike Macdonald takes this from a bottom, I believe it's bottom 6 or bottom 7 defense to a top 10 defense.
I like that.
In the National Football League.
I got Byron Murphy winning Defensive Rookie of the Year.
That's good stuff. Those two go hand in hand.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Lon, much appreciated. You could be like Lon and send in a super chat. $5 super chat there from Lon. Got plenty on the super chat menu today. $sign next to the chat box if you want to contribute and be a part of today's show. Support the work we're doing. First-time super chatters, you get the Seahawks chant. $5 super chat, get a dad joke. $10 super chat, we'll take down a spicy jelly bean. $20 super chat, we'll do a Boilermaker. $50 super chat, we'll do a beer pong. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. 3 minutes ago, Falcons trying to take the lead. Hand off to Bijan. And he's going to get about 6 yards there.
6 yards. 3 minutes to go. Got to keep him out of the end zone.
They have not been able to stop Bijan all day. 2nd and 4. The plus side is that the Seahawks are going to have a chance to respond no matter what happens this drive. Cousins takes the snap. Incomplete.
Threw it away.
Third down. Type those threes. Type those threes.
Come on. We need as many threes as we can get right now.
3rd down.
It's the biggest stop of the game.
Just life typing 3. Cousins.
Oh, boy,
pass complete.
In, isn't he? Oh!
And he's short. He's short. 4th and 1.
Atlanta's going to have to go for this.
They have to.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The biggest
play of the game.
Play of the game.
Turn those threes into 4s. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
A chance to win it right here.
Let's go on and tell them real quick about a deal we got, and then we'll get to the biggest play.
Biggest play of the ball game coming up after the 2-minute warning. But first, Byron Murphy jerseys on sale now. Chatsports.com/Murphy. He'll wear the number 91. Got the blue jerseys, got the white jerseys, men's and women's sizes. Free shipping available as well. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Murphy. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. 2-minute warning. If the Seahawks get a stop right now,
let's make it happen.
They'll be 2 minutes away from victory. Toss
it's
play.
A pitch.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Falcons take the lead. Shit. Oh, boy. We're going to need some magic from Geno on this next drive. Oh, boy. Seattle does have all 3 timeouts, though. Here's the extra point attempt coming. Atlanta with a chance to take a 3-point lead. Extra point, up and good. Type F. Type F. That sucked. I'm shouting out everybody that types F. Subscribe now for continuing Seahawks coverage all offseason long, daily news and rumors, live shows twice a week, Madden Sims. We'll have watch parties during the season. Join the family of 52,000 plus. Help us reach your next milestone, 53,000 subscribers right here on Seahawks Today. Smitty, you're not in a bad spot here. You have all 3 timeouts. You got 2 minutes to go. You can win the game or you can send it to overtime. You still control your own destiny right here on offense.
More than enough time to get into field goal range and potentially score a touchdown here and win this one.
Kickoff out of the end zone. Not a great return from D. Eskridge. Brought down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that's why he's going to get cut.
We've seen Geno in the past deliver in these moments. Can he do it again? 1st and 10. Ball at the 18. Under 2 to go. Will the Seahawks pull this one out? Could we be headed to overtime? Let's find out right now. Geno pass, complete, finds Noah Fant. That's a first down. Type
going.
Those ones.
Keep it going.
Got Beta in the chat. Just Life. Hennix. John Ruiz. Sean. Hennix. Type those ones. Type those ones. Clock running. Seahawks go no huddle. Ball at the 32. Smith steps back. Rolls to his right. Pass complete. Nowhere to go that time. A 1-yard gain.
I rather would have just thrown it out of bounds there than check it down for no reason.
Yeah. Clock continuing to run. Seahawks not using a timeout here. Just Life is here. BJ is here. Beta YT in the house. 2nd and 9. Seahawks go no huddle. Geno pass. Check down to Kendall Walker. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Throw it out of bounds. Don't do that. Now you've wasted a timeout.
Oh, under a minute to go. Seahawks face a big 3rd down and long.
Got to convert right now.
Game's over if you don't convert.
All right. 3rd and 9.
What'll it be, Geno?
Steps back under pressure.
Sacked.
He's sacked.
Are you kidding?
Timeout. It was Seattle. 4th and 18. It all comes down to this. This isn't good. Oh, no. Spam S right now. Spam S for Seahawks. They need us more than ever right now. We need to let our voices be heard. Spam S. Spam S. Come on, Seahawks. It all comes down to this. 4th and long. Can Geno pull off a miracle? Passes on the run. Complete! Complete! First down, Seahawks! Tyler Lockett keeps the drive alive. And the Seahawks have a chance. First down. Type those ones. Type those ones. What a play. What a play. Unbelievable. Back to the line they go. Geno, pass. To the middle of the field, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Seattle with 1 timeout.
Only 20 seconds remain.
You're just hoping to get into field goal range now. Oh, man.
Need about 10 yards, I would say, to get in a comfortable field goal range.
What a pass from Geno. 2nd and 10. Geno steps back. Pass going deep to the end zone. Incomplete.
Broken up. That was the game winner right there. Jesse Bates broke it up. TK had his hands on it. If you have your hands on it, come down with the football.
He can't get beat by Jesse freaking Bates. 3rd and 10.
Oh, my goodness. Like the video to convert on his 3rd down. It's the biggest one of the game.
Like to convert. 3rd and 10. Geno pass. Complete to DK. First down and more. Get out of bounds, fella. He did. The Seahawks with 1 timeout. 8 seconds. 1 more play before a field goal attempt. DK's got over 100 yards on the day. Oh, they're already bringing out the field goal unit.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to risk.
Timeout Atlanta as they try to ice him.
You don't want to risk his play taking 8 seconds.
I'd run 1 more play. You got the timeout.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think they're going to probably kick it here.
That's so funny how the offense glitches back on the field after we just the field goal unit on.
Right.
Unless they are going to go for a quick play here.
Did Mike change his mind?
Did Mike Pete change his mind? Nope.
Nope. Field goal attempt.
Come on, Jason.
For the tie. Descended to overtime. Myers puts it up. It's got the distance. It's good. We're all tied at 17 apiece. And we are seconds away from going to overtime. Spam field goal. Spam field goal. We got a ball game, folks. We're not done yet.
With only about 3 seconds on the play clock, on the game clock left, I'd squib this. Make sure there's no possibility for a return. We know how dangerous the Atlanta special teams unit is.
All right. Here's the kickoff.
Are we going to OT?
Short kick.
Yep, short kick. Get him down. Oh, boy.
Still going.
Oh, my goodness. That almost
down
got
to the
ugly.
36.
That'll do it.
And that will take us to overtime. The end of regulation. Knotted up 17 apiece. We have our first overtime game of the year. Don't go anywhere. OT coming up right now here on Madden. Spam OT! Spam OT!
Who elected to receive? It doesn't really matter.
Spam OT. I'm shouting out everybody that spams OT in the chat right now.
It looks like Atlanta will receive.
Oh, no. All right. So Falcons will get the football here to begin overtime. Kickoff out of the end zone, touchback.
I'm not sure if the Madden rules are similar to, or actually coincide with NFL overtime rules. Madden overtimes get wonky. I've seen a couple different ones here at Chat Sports.
Madden overtime, there's no ties.
Yeah, there's no ties. And I think both teams get. Do both teams get a chance at the ball no matter what? I'm not sure.
Folks, just like Gene Steratore, we don't know the overtime rules.
We're going to find out in real time.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball to 25. Robinson on the carry. Met at the line of scrimmage. A good tackle. Spam OT. Spam OT.
What a
Lon, Allen, BJ, Just Life, Beta YT.
Oh, Lon says they get equal turns on Madden. So regardless of a score, Seattle will get the football as if this would be a playoff atmosphere.
All right. 2nd and 10. Ball to 25. Cousins steps back. Pass complete. 3rd and 5. Type those threes. Type those threes. 3rd down.
What'll it be?
Seahawks in overtime for the first time this season. Right in a 3-game winning streak. Trying to move ahead to 5-2. Can they get it done on the road on the East Coast in Atlanta? Let's find out right now. 3rd down. Pass. Complete. 1st down Falcons. Bijan Robinson with the catch. And the Falcons keep the drive alive. Oof. All right. 1st and 10. This game's far from over, folks.
Come on, we need to stop.
Ball at the 38.
Why is there that extra line there?
I don't know. Cousins, pass. Complete. 9-yard gain. Type S for stop.
We need to stop.
We need to stop right now. Type S for stop. Come on, defense. Finish the job. Let's get a pick 6. Bijan with the carry. He's got a 1st down. Falcons are past midfield.
Really? I mean, there's been moments, there's been plays the Seattle defense has done all right, but for the most part, Atlanta's kind of bullying them at the line of scrimmage.
It's like men taking on boys. 1st and 10. Back to Bijan again. What do you know? He gets an 8-yard gain. I've seen this song all day long. Spam S for stop. I'm shouting out everybody that spams S right now. Get your S's in the chat. 2nd and 2 for Atlanta. It's a handoff to Bijan. Bounces outside, makes one man miss. First down and more, past the 30. First down, Falcons. They keep the chains moving, over 100 rushing yards on the day. Smitty, this isn't looking good.
Not at all. Seahawks got to get a stop here.
BJ, I'm a YouTuber. Hennix, Alex, Beta YT all in the chat. Pass incomplete to the end zone.
Kirk Cousins missed Darnell Mooney deep there. Trey Brown on the coverage, and he takes credit for a bad Kirk Cousins throw. He got beat on that one.
Come on now, Trey.
Draymond Jones, Jaron Reed, Devin Witherspoon, Byron Murphy out there right now. We need a stop. Leonard Williams, where you at?
Ball to 29. Play action. Cousins steps back. Rolls to his right, pass. Finds a man open, touchdown Falcons.
You've got to be.
Kyle Pitts with the touchdown score. The Falcons take a 23-17 lead.
Now, in real life,
overtime.
The game would be over.
In real life, that'd be it.
Season. That'd be it.
But this is Madden. This is America, where everybody gets a shot. We don't do things like that. The Seahawks are going to get one more opportunity here. Let's see if they can answer. Extra point up and good. 24-17. Falcons with the lead. All right.
Make sure you subscribe. Sub for Seahawks Dubs.
Sub for Dubs. If you're having a great time today, you want to be a part of more Madden streams like you're seeing here on the channel, live shows, watch parties, daily news and rumors, breaking news and more, sub it up. Spin the wheel of subs. Make this number go up, 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 and away. Here we go. Seahawks about to get the football back.
Blazer, in real life, it 100% would be over. They changed the rules.
They changed the overtime rules.
Overtime rules for the playoffs. For the postseason only.
For the playoffs. No. This would be game over in real life, but this is Madden where everybody gets a chance. Eskridge on the return brings out to the 26.
Playoffs only is when both teams get a chance in overtime.
If I'm the Seahawks here, go get a touchdown, and I'd go for two, go for the win.
I wish Madden teams thought of the game like you and me do.
We wouldn't be punting on 4th and inches either.
At the opponent's 49!
That was a horrible call. If they converted and scored, Seahawks would have already won by now.
Yep.
Geno takes the snap, pass. Middle of the field, open, complete. First down, Seahawks. Seattle to midfield. Tyler Lockett with a big gain. Type those ones. Type those ones. Seahawks still with a chance. Still with a chance. Not done yet. Not done yet. Type the ones. 1st and 10. Ball to 47. Geno steps back. Pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here we go. Ball to 47. Geno pass, complete. About a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8 coming up. Lockett with the reception. 3rd and 8. Like the video to convert on 3rd down.
Can we make something happen?
24-17 at overtime. Can the Seahawks tie it up or take the lead this drive? Let's see. Geno going deep.
Oh, he's got
one to the end zone. And it's gone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown, DK. What a play. What a play. DK. Touchdowns all day. Heroes. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. That was unbelievable.
Seahawks fans, let your freak flag fly.
Oh, my Lord. Have you ever seen anything like that? Spam TD! Spam TD! An instant classic here in overtime. The Seahawks going for the extra point to tie it up. I wish they were going for 2 here for the win, but we'll settle for the PAT. 24-all here in overtime. Smitty, this is insane.
I mean, America, I get paid for this.
Spam TD. Spam TD. This is the craziest Madden game I've ever seen. Wow. This is nuts. Oh, my goodness.
Here's the kickoff.
All right. Let's get a stop.
And the funny thing is about this overtime, the first overtime is not over yet. Usually, sometimes in these Madden games, the overtime clock runs out. There's no ties. They keep going. Even if the Seahawks were to have that ball, that possession, they were to methodically drive down the field.
It's like the start of a new quarter.
Yeah, it's like the start of a new quarter. It's crazy. Get a stop here, score again. That's the motto.
All right. But now we're in sudden death.
Yes, now we are officially in sudden death. So they basically do every Madden game like there would be postseason overtime rules. Next score does win, Lon.
Pass complete, 9-yard gain. Next score wins. Seahawks cannot give up anything here. They got to get the football back.
Lon, you're a Madden guy, I can tell.
Lon definitely plays all Madden. 2nd and 1. Type S for stop. Spam S for stop. Cousins all day. Screen pass to Bijan. And good coverage there.
Gotta stop.
That's going to bring up 3rd down. Type S for stop. Type S for stop. Biggest play of the ball game right now. Beta YT, spam it S. Who else? How bad do you want it? Lon wants it. Lon wants it. Who else? Beta YT doing his part. Can the Seahawks deliver right now? 3rd and 1. Cousins pass. Complete. 1st down, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with the catch. And the Falcons keep the drive alive. Beta plays Madden all day. Just Life's calling for an interception. End of overtime number 1. We're going to double overtime.
Utterly ridiculous.
Which is not possible in the regular season in real life, but this is Madden. 1st and 10. Ball at the 43. Bijan takes the carry, gets a few yards there. 2nd and 8 coming up. Spam S for stop. I'm shouting out the S's. BJ, Beta, Queen, Hennix, Beta, Commander. Keep those S's going. Keep those S's going. 2nd and 8. Cousins hands it off to Bijan, and that's a 1st down. And now the Falcons are getting close to field goal range. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Not looking good, mate. Not looking great. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Cousins steps back. Pass. Incomplete. Mikey's spamming S. Commander's spamming S. Lon says now we're in trouble. 2nd and 10. 5 wide now. Cousins in the shotgun. Steps back. Pass. Batted away. Incomplete. Julian Love on the coverage. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Type those threes. Type those threes. 3rd and 10. Can the Seahawks defense deliver? 3rd and 10. They're changing the play at the line.
A full formation audible. They're flipping the whole thing.
Cousins steps back. Pass to Bijan,
Gotta
complete.
make an open field
And he's
tackle.
met. 4th and 7.
Rayshawn Jenkins on the stop.
My guy. Turn those 3s into 4s. 4th down. 4th down.
Atlanta's at the 43-yard line. Are they punting here? Could they punt? They will.
They will. Watch for the fake.
Madden computer does some crazy things, so watch for the fake for sure.
It is a punt.
They will get the ball back.
All right.
Will they get at the 10-yard line?
So the Seahawks will get the football with a chance to win the game. A field goal wins it.
Field goal wins the game. Next score wins.
Huge stop by that defense. That got a little too close for comfort. They were just outside field goal range.
Yeah. What a stop. I mean, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. That's what the Seattle defense just did. Geno starting things off under center.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 10-yard line. We're in double overtime. Tied up at 24 all. A Seahawks score, touchdown or field goal, wins the game. Let's see what the Seahawks can come up with. 2nd and 6. Kenneth Walker gets 4 yards on that first play from scrimmage. Lon says walk the dog. Kenneth Walker, K9. Bark, bark. Smith pass. That's complete. Close to a 1st down. He got it. Type those ones.
I'm surprised they gave him that one. JSN right at the sticks.
I thought he was a little short, but we'll take it.
I don't think the O-line is playing badly, Charlie.
Here we go.
Geno's had time. Hasn't taken a sack in a long time. I think he's taken 1 sack in the game.
1st and 10. Walker makes one man miss.
But I will say, Pharaoh Brown got blown up there by a Falcons edge rusher, and that stopped Kenneth Walker, kind of halted his momentum there in the backfield, and that's why he was stopped.
And you're a blocking tight end.
Yeah.
Your job's to block.
Yeah, he got pushed 3-4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 2nd down. Smith pass. Finds his man open in the middle of the field.
Who's
1st down.
It's
Tyler Lockett. Type those ones.
Oh,
Type those ones.
reliable.
All right. Keeping the chains moving. We're moving. 1st and 10.
Lon wants a play action and a deep shot.
Geno, heavy pressure, got the pass off.
Oh, my goodness.
That could have been disaster.
I think that was supposed to be a screen there. Offensive lineman slipped out, and play just didn't develop in time. Defense was in Geno's face.
All right. 2nd and 10. Geno pass.
Geno.
Complete 1st down.
Is that Big Fant?
That's Noah Fant. Type those ones. Type those ones.
Feel like for this drive, we just got to keep you in the corner, big screen on. Everybody knows what they got to type to make this loud like Lumen Field, even though we're on the road. But we got to watch the Seahawks win this game in overtime.
Seahawks have a great track record playing on the East Coast. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
1st and 10. Ball at the 48. Double overtime. 2-minute warning.
Oh, my God. What are they doing 2-minute warnings for?
Beta YT said, "Hey, Smitty, how are you, by the way? How are you feeling right now?"
I'm doing good. I'm a champion, so things are all right.
All right. Handoff. Kenneth Walker, and 3 yards gained there. 2nd and 7. A field goal wins it for Seattle. Come on now. Come on now, boys. We're using the current rosters of the 2024 Seahawks, folks.
Yep.
Geno pass complete.
Oh!
Makes one man miss.
No offense.
Going to the end zone. Can he get there? He does. Touchdown Seahawks. Walk-off win. Walk-off win. Noah Fant and the Seahawks win 4 in a row. Do you believe? Do you believe? It happened. It happened. Walk-off win. Walk-off win. Unbelievable! Spam TD! Spam TD! Was that not the greatest thing in the history of mankind? Spam TD! Spam TD! Final in overtime. Seahawks win 30-24. Wow! Wow! That was insane. That was insane. Smitty, your final thoughts.
Hawks win. Hawks win 5-2. 5-2. I can only hope that they replicate that record so when we're 7 games into the 2024 season. That is all I hope. Shout out Gino.
Spam W.
Shout out Noah Fant getting on his high horse.
Spam W.
What a moment.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Seahawks win. If you had a great time today, you got to subscribe to the channel. We got more of these Madden Sims coming up. Tell your friends. Make sure they're a part. This was electric today. That was an electric factory. Subscribe now. Join the family. More to come right here on the channel. For Smitty, I'm Tyler Jones. Have a great night. Go Hawks.